So I just got scammed out of $1,000 and I don't want this to happen to you guys. So listen up, especially if you use PayPal or Venmo. A few weeks ago, I got like 50 emails in my personal inbox, which is well above average for a random Thursday. They all seem to be account confirmation emails, like someone who is signing up for random accounts using my email address. I didn't have any other evidence of like fraudulent activity or weird behavior on my accounts, but I kept on getting these like, thank you for signing up for blah 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 account, and like super random stuff too. Like I would get some Cracker Barrel newsletters and then some personal finance guru out of the Netherlands. Like there was no rhyme or reason. I checked all of my accounts at the time. Email, bank, PayPal, everything seemed fine. I was just thinking maybe somehow my email got scraped and then a bot was like spammily signing me up for like everything on the internet. So a week goes by and it happens again. On a Thursday morning, I woke up to 200 account sign up confirmation emails. Same process, no other warning signs. That was like sketchy things happening, so I just roll my eyes, delete them, and move on. Cut to today, and I get 500 emails. I'm kind of an inbox zero type of gal, so whenever I see those red badges, let alone like 500 unread messages, I'm like, do a quick Google search and find out that, surprise, surprise, these are warning signs for a scam. Apparently my email account, the one that I used to log in to PayPal, got hacked, and the scammers sign you up for all these accounts so that you can get completely inundated with emails, and you just end up getting frustrated and then deleting everything, which is exactly what I did because I'm a human, rather than scanning through everything and reading everything properly. Had I done so, I would have seen the emails from PayPal when they send you something like a confirmation saying, hey, you just changed your primary email address to this one over here, or FYI, you just added this new phone number. If this isn't you, please contact us. Like, it's a barrage of spam emails, and so the important information about your financial movements gets totally drowned out in the noise. Here's another sketchy thing they did. They've been moving money around my PayPal account for the past 3 days or so, if not more, and then they filed an unauthorized transfer complaint on my behalf. Like, they were like, oh, hey, I suspect I've been hacked. So when I finally realized what was happening today and I tried to file a complaint, the system was like, you have already filed a complaint about these transactions. You can't do it again. You can't do it twice. So luckily, I am extremely obstinate and I hate scammers. So I spent a good part of my day on the line with PayPal and explained the situation. Finally, they're working on it as we speak, and it looks like I will hopefully get my funds refunded or whatever. I freaking hate scammers. If you start to see a bunch of emails in your account, like account signups and like, thank you for creating this account, it's probably hiding something a little more nefarious than your ex, like trying to annoy you by signing you up for the Bath and Beyond coupon codes. I hope this helps. Good luck.
Don't mind the appearance. I just got fucking scammed. Not just scammed. Scammed. Never been scammed like this in my fucking life. It was at my job. I got scammed at my job. I fell victim to the gift card scam. Fucking beware of Apple scams, I guess. What the fuck? What the fuck? I was at my job. Someone was emailing me. Not someone. It was my boss. It was one of my bosses. Full name and everything in my work email. My work email is not a Gmail. It's the company email. That's the email. It's the company name.
Y'all be acting too cool for a lot of shit. And one thing I'm never too cool for is this golden ticket right the fuck there. Like, because it's like, don't piss me off. He coming for a girl that's in the homeless shelter on food stamps. Y'all in my comments like, Trump finna cut y'all food stamps off, yada this. Instead of praying my food stamps for me, y'all trying to pray my food stamps away from me. Like, don't piss me off. Like, come on now, y'all.
Okay, yeah, y'all worry about the wrong thing. So what if I got 7 kids and 7 baby daddies? Who cares? So what? I'm taking care of them. They are taken care of. So what? Yes, welfare, 3K and EBT. Yes, so what? That's why they call me the EBT queen. Are y'all mad out there? Yeah, y'all are very mad. So what? So what? I love my body, I love me, and I love all my 7 kids, period. And yes, I'm going to continue to get that child support, bam, 2K a month, child support, Y'all get out of here with a bull crap because y'all are some haters. Y'all are mad. Y'all are big mad. Like, why y'all mad? Y'all mad because y'all not getting no food stamps? So what? Yes. My plug is in the office and he doing what he need to do for me and mine. And that's just simple as that. Y'all need to calm down. Y'all are acting like monkeys in the comments. If you don't like what I posted, bye. So what? Yes, I said it. It's me. I am her. Report me. I don't care. They're not going to do nothing. The government not going to do nothing. Nobody not going to do nothing to me because I got connections.
Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, you better start lying. Bitch, that lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, or 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a motherfucking 3-bedroom and everything, living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job title? I say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And bitch, I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. Bitch, you don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth.
I'm only gonna speak on this because I'm a mom who receives food stamps. But it's so sad that y'all want to see people without so fucking bad. They doing that little cut to the food stamps and the Medicaid where it hasn't passed the Senate yet. But we know the whole Senate is Republican, so we already know. Let's just hope and pray that somebody in their right mind come to their fucking senses. You feel me? But it's the fact that y'all happy about this shit. Oh, now y'all can get y'all lazy asses up and stop living off our money for free. Y'all think people who receive government assistance don't work? Y'all think we don't work? Baby, housing done went up. The cost of living done went up. The food cost done went up. Daycare done went up. We out here fucking damn near about to lose our fucking lives trying to hustle and get money to goddamn pay the bills. That's why we need the government assistance. The fuck? Car payments done went up. Car insurance done went up. And it's gonna go up some more because tariffs. So, what do y'all get? Oh, people who own government assistance are poor, they're lazy, or they don't work. Where did y'all get that from? I think that's a stereotype y'all started because people in the hood or the projects or the trailer parks, yeah, y'all put that on everybody. No, bitch. That ain't how that work. Because I'm at work. I'm in school. I'm doing the best I can. I need my food stamps. But if they take it away, I'm going to do what I got to do to make ends meet. It ain't going to stop nothing.
So I'm going to tell you how much I get in food stamps with my family at 8 because I'm sick and tired of people asking me. Okay, so this is going to be a full breakdown of EBT, which is food stamps, Section 8, and just all government assistance, period, including WIC. Now, just for reference, oldest child's 18 in the house, youngest is 3. Me and my husband are married because he's my husband, and we live in Las Vegas, Nevada. So let's get into it. Okay, so here is how much we get in government assistance. Do y'all get it now? So stop asking me because the answer is 0. And when you see me and my large family out in the streets, or you see us like at Costco or at the supermarket or wherever, don't expect us to whip out an EBT card because, bitch, we don't have one. And no knock on anybody that gets assistance because there's a lot of people who need it. But just because there are a lot of us in this house and we have some melanin does not mean that we are using your tax dollars.
Please say or enter the last 4 digits of your card number. Got it. This card is active and the PIN is set. Your food assistance balance is $500.
If you're having a bad day, just remember you didn't get scammed out of $30,000. If you don't know about us, we are an electronics recycling company. We also deal with a lot of computer parts. So we'll like buy and resell specific computer parts. In our business, it's very common to send emails back and forth of like, oh, I've got these parts. Are you interested in them? Everything's very B2B. We don't really, like, there's no Google reviews to go review a company. Not usually anyway. And a company reached out to us, and their name is Versi Canada, VRSI. And they were like, hey, we have these parts. And I was like, hey, there's a part in here that I think is a good deal. And there was over 400 of them. And so I was planning on buying them to resell them. Well, it's very common, again, in our industry to do a wire prepayment for some of this stuff. I've done multiple deals like this already, never had an issue. And sent the wire, the $30,000. And then they just kept making excuses one day after another. They're like, oh, we'll ship it tomorrow, or we'll ship it the next day, or we'll ship it next week. And you know how it goes, right? And then eventually I realized, okay, this isn't going to cut it. That was, I realized that he's never going to send the stuff. And then I also found on LinkedIn that they've done this to multiple other people as well. So not really having a good day, but I already filed a police report and I filed a wire recall. No guarantee that's going to happen, but it's worth a shot at least. If there's anybody that has any information out there of how I can do this more efficiently, that would be great. Filed a police report. Detective's supposed to reach out. It really just a horrible day. I'm not going to lie to you. This might bankrupt the company. Hopefully not. Sure would suck if it did though. Just got to keep pushing. This is the entrepreneurship life, I guess.
So my mom got scammed and robbed today out of $30,000. Yes, $30,000. And I wanted to talk about it so that way everyone could remind their loved ones, their parents, their grandparents that these scams exist and they are tricky. So she calls me and tells me that she'd been scammed out of $30,000. My mom's not super good with technology, but she's got like an old PC at home. Anyways, this scammer or group of scammers did research on my mom before scamming her. They looked into what bank she has money at, and somehow they found out how much money she had in accounts. I don't even know. They looked into like even if she had 401ks, whatever. It starts out with her telling me that she recently got an antivirus software uploaded and installed in her computer by like a computer technician nerd guy. It's about like $12.50 a month. So the payment was coming up on the first month of this virus protection, and the scammers even research like when your payment is coming up for like your antivirus protection. Somehow they knew all of this information. Anyways, they like email my mom and tell her that she's been hacked and like she has to keep her money safe and that this is like the Federal Trade Commission or whatever, and this is like some top secret thing and she can't tell anyone, and they threatened her. Some crazy shit like that. They made it sound like everyone's a suspect, this is like top secret, and the details that she went into were very convincing because again, they knew a lot about her life. They even pretended at some point that they were like transferring her to her bank, which is called Achieva, and they like specifically said, we're going to transfer you to Achieva, and then they transferred her to Achieva, her bank, and said they were going to like help protect her money by like transferring it into this account, whatever. Anyways, the details and the length and the depth of scheming that these people went to was insane. And this was kind of like a several day process. Long story short, she was so scared, like she felt like she couldn't tell anyone. So no one knew what was happening. No one could like put the pieces together or like be like, wait a minute. And she knew that certain things were red flaggy, but she was so scared and they had so much data on her and so much added up to where she had no choice but to believe them. And she's older, you know, she's not from this technology generation. My point being is, please remind your parents, your grandparents that these scams exist, and to always consult a family member or at least someone, no matter what. This just sucks because none of us knew, because they put her in such a fear and threat state that like she felt like she couldn't tell anyone. So yeah, my mom literally lost $30,000 today, and she doesn't have a lot of money, and I don't have that money to give her. Just so unfortunate because my mom is a really good person. Like she's like an angel. Like Ever since a teenager, she's been to bed by 9 p.m., up at 5 a.m. She's never been drunk. Like, she's a saint. This really just sucks. Like, she was crying all day today. So just a friendly reminder out there, be freaking careful. People are out there scamming.
Hey, TikTok. I know I'm right here crying, but that's because I just got scammed out of $4,000 saying that they was ComEd. And I'm embarrassed, and I don't want to be known as like no dumb chick that gets scammed, but I want to warn y'all that people are out here calling off of numbers that go back to automations that sound like ComEd, okay? And they calling saying that they cutting off your stuff if you don't pay right now. And typically I'm smarter than that, to where I don't fall for stupid stuff like that. But they was talking about shutting off the power at my shop, and I need my shop. That's how I eat, right? And so I went and paid at a Walgreens, at a CVS, at a Walmart. Yes, I'm stupid. Why would I go do that? I did it, but I'll tell you more in part 2.
All of my money was just stolen. Today I was the victim of phone fraud. Somebody called saying that they were from my bank, from the fraud department of my credit card, that there were fraudulent charges on my card. He verified them, asked me if I did them, and I said no, and then he said, okay, I'm gonna cancel your card right away, like, I'm gonna help you out, don't worry about it. He somehow already had access to, like, see my transactions on that card, so he went through, like, the most recent ones, and asked me, like, is this legitimate, is this legitimate? I was like, yes, like, that I know. And then he somehow got access to, I didn't give him any passwords, nothing. He, like, already had stuff. He just asked me for, like, normal verification questions. And he was somehow able to access my account, and he wiped my checking and my savings clean. I reported it to BMO fraud. And I'm going to the police station now to report it as well. Just be so careful when people call you. Please, just be careful.
My mother got taken for $604.96. She is now negative $298.61 in her bank account. She was going to buy groceries. That was supposed to last her until, hang on, when's her next check come in? What's going on? Her next Social Security check will come on the 28th of May. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. The 4th Wednesday, the 28th of May. But she's not going to buy groceries. She's not going to buy food. $604.96. I don't have that to give her. She had her debit card number written down somewhere at her house, because I have her debit card. She had her debit card number written down at her house somewhere. And there was a TikTok purchase that tried to go through, and it came up as a fraud alert. And she said, it was probably me, I didn't mean to do it, so unlock it. And so they did. But now she doesn't know how to get to TikTok shop somehow on her phone, even though she said it was probably her accidentally placing an order. No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 charges. 18 charges from TikTok shop for $604.96. And because she said unlock it, they won't give her the money back. And because it wasn't her, because she doesn't know how to get to TikTok Shop. She can't go cancel the orders. And so I have canceled her debit card, and I am going to go get a new one, and I am not going to give her the number at all. And if she wants to make any purchases, it has to go through me. Because that's what I thought we were going to have settled when she got out of the hospital, because I have her debit card. But apparently she had it written down somewhere, and she entered it, and I don't know, somebody got it. $604. I am fucking exhausted dealing with this. She's not going to be able to go see her doctor. She won't even have the money to pay for her copay for her doctor. She's got 2 doctor's appointments coming up. So no food other than what she has at her house, which isn't much. No doctor's appointments, no medications. I fucking hate people sometimes, man.
So I think I just got scammed out of $600. I'm literally shaking right now. I've been dealing with this all day. I don't know what to do. I'm like posting to TikTok at this point because there's nothing else I can do. So me and my sister had been looking around for a Canon G7X for a little bit, and we were trying to find one like used, maybe a little bit cheaper. I don't know, we were just looking around for deals. Anyways, I found this girl on TikTok. I found like a listing and everything, like she posted, and she has a lot of followers on Instagram and TikTok. So I was like, okay, perfect. And a lot of posts of like her, like it did not seem like a scam or anything. So I was like, okay, bet. She even had like the listing of the camera, like an actual like TikTok of it, and like, yeah, everything. So I was like, okay, perfect. And then I DM'd her, I said, is the camera still available? She said, yes, love, it is. I said, okay, perfect. Like, how much are you gonna sell it for? Like, just let me know. And she said, I'm selling the Canon for $600. I've had it for a while. I just don't use it anymore. I have different cameras, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, I expressed to her that I think it's a scam. I'm like, I'm very nervous about this. I don't know if I want to do this because I am nervous it is a scam. And she reassures me. She's like, no, don't worry about it. I've done this a lot. Like it's okay. We can do half and half payment. Like when I'm at the post office, you can send the actual payment and like, we'll work it out basically. So she was really being nice at this point and working it out and just like responding really fast. And I was like, okay, like this seems very legit. She gave me her Instagram. We like talked on there, and she's like, okay, so just like let me know, like as soon as like you're ready, like we can like do this. Like I'll go to the post office, like everything. She sends me a picture of the like shipping label with my sister's name on it and our address. So I'm like, okay, perfect. And then she also gave us a tracking number, which on Monday, when we originally paid her, it is now Friday, the tracking number just said, hey, it's working, it's in process, like, it's just, we're waiting for the package to fully process. And she's like, just, they need to scan it, give it 24 hours, like, it's gonna be all okay, but thank you so much. Like, I added so many accessories in there, goodies. I was like, okay, perfect, like, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, girl, like, so fast forward, it's like Wednesday, I message her, I'm like, girl, do we have an update? She's like, this is super weird. I'm driving to the post office now, and I'm gonna figure this out.
I'm like, okay, yeah, no worries, like, no problem, I get that. She doesn't respond to me. I send her a screenshot of what I was seeing on my end. I texted her again today and I said, hey girl, like, what is going on? Because this is absurd. And she basically said that the package got stolen from the post office. Like, an employee stole the package from the post office and a bunch of other people's too. And it's gone. Like, it's gone. And she's like, but don't worry, I'm gonna Cash App you back the money because my Zelle is like banned or locked right now because everything is shut down for investigation under this case. And she sends me like a picture of the cops at her house and everything. Like, so then basically she stops responding, and at this point I'm getting worried. I'm like, holy shit, like, she's not Cash Apping me back the money. She said she needed to deposit some money and then she didn't own the actual account. I'm like, there's one too many excuses, like, here for me to even count. I'm literally shaking right now. I'm so mad. But so then she responds, she's like, holy hell. And at this point, I messaged someone else that was like commented on one of her videos down, and I was just like getting like some information like, hey, did you buy from this girl? Like, she's like, bro, like, I swear to God, this girl is a scammer. Like, she gives me another ad of like the girl who scammed. But she's still like, you disrespected me, like, yet another customer disrespecting me, like, wasting my time, basically telling me I'm disrespectful. I'm like blowing up her phone, like messaging a bunch of other people. And like, I commented like once on her TikTok. I was like, hey girl, where's the camera? Because I wanted to see if she deleted the TikTok or the comment off of her TikTok, and she did. So that was sus. I'm waiting for her to respond at this point. Pray for me. Rest in peace. I lost my $600, I think, so.
I feel like the reason that we all feel burned out in 2025 is because burnout has never been like this before, where we can burn ourselves out without even moving. It's like the entire rat race is happening while we're just sitting still, staring at our phones. Burnout of the past used to be like, oh, I gotta run to this meet up, and then I gotta go to work, and then I gotta go to the groceries, and then I gotta go to the gym, and then I gotta go to blah, blah, and you're just like, your whole life is just like bouncing around. Now we're not even moving. We're literally just sitting still, and the rat race is just happening in our brains 24/7. Like, I feel like even it used to be like, okay, you get burned out, but you at least get some period of the day where you're just sitting around, just kind of staring at a wall, being like, dude. Like, I think that period of your life is incredibly important, to just have that space where your brain just does nothing at all. Now we just 24/7 are staring at our phones, consuming the worst kind of stuff. Literally it doesn't stop. Everybody, I feel like there's this big mystery. Why does everybody feel burned out? The phones are destroying our brains. Do people not understand that? It's the phones. And yes, I understand the irony of me saying this while I'm doing the exact thing I'm telling you not to do. I understand that, but I'm an addict.